We'll now go to Mr. Johns for 2.5 minutes or less, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Maybe Wickenish, can you speak about the precautionary principle and how DFOs applied that to herring or to the PRV and sea lice in terms of fish farms, forage fish, like a whole of ecosystem approach, and in terms of management?
Oh my gosh, you got a whole day? No, I think that the government agencies have often used words to kind of appease the public in terms of what is actually going to happen. And this word came around, precautionary principle. The assumption is that you're going to be more careful, right? in how you manage. And we've never witnessed that. We've never seen them actually apply that principle, whether it's to do with actual fish management or herring fisheries or fish farms. In fact, the reality is the government was actually funding the growth and development of fish farms, while actual management funds were being decreased considerably, coast to coast to coast. I think that's something that many people don't look at, is in fact the budget for the fish farms were going up and management monies were going down. That doesn't add up, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up to actually upholding what your law says you're supposed to do.
Can you speak about the fish farms a little bit? What would you like to see happen in terms of protecting wild stocks and the fish farms that are in Clayoquot Sound, for example?
Well, I don't know when people are going to start paying attention to what actually is happening and what has been happening. Cohen revealed it and reported on it and recommended accordingly. And what have we done? The date came and went.
Yeah.
Nothing has happened. There has been no contribution of any kind of investment to shore-based facilities. Only one on Vancouver Island. And it stopped there. Thank you.
Bob, did you want to add anything?
I think, Cliff's on the right track there about land-based closed containment. With such a broad First Nation supporter on the province, I have spoken and engaged with leadership for the past year very intimately. And I can identify no less than 5 or 6 First Nations extremely interested in that economic development opportunity. And we can then start to, if we view this as some sort of a measure to protect wild salmon, an economic stimulus, ECDEV for First Nations, there's a lot of ways that we could shape this where we can come out much further ahead with proper and adequate protection. In terms of the precautionary principle, it ranks right up there with adaptive management. I've never seen it in regards to fish farms. I just simply haven't. And any adaptation was more of an obfuscation of science or pretending to make changes that are going to protect something, but all they're protecting is the function of the fish farms. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johns.